right, let's go ahead and get into it. So the news just dropped. Kevin Love received his buyout from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looks like the Miami Heat are first in line to sign him with a possibility for him to go to Philadelphia. So this thing has a couple of angles. Let's talk about it from the Cleveland side. It looks like he hadn't played in 11 straight games. A couple of people thought that this was a dumb move by Cleveland that could potentially bolster a team that they would play in the first round, either Miami or Philadelphia. But if you remember going back a couple of years when Kevin Love's unhappy, it's time to let him move on. You know, you had this situation, he throwing the ball into the team. He's just, he gets very cantankerous when he doesn't play and he doesn't feel like things are going right. I don't blame him, a player of his caliber. I believe this is the last year of his deal, trying to secure his future. It's not going to be helped if he's, getting DNP CDs, did not play coach's decision. So I think it's a good for him. And I think it's good for Cleveland to have just good energy on the team. I understand, Bill Simmons and other people have been posting like this doesn't really make sense. I think it makes sense. You want cohesion. The team had been playing really well as of late, and you don't want Kevin Love to, bring negative energy on towards the squad. In regards to how this helps Miami, I think for one, yes, I think this does help Miami. You can play him in big lineups. You can start him. He's a skilled player. He provides some shooting. If you watch Miami this year, you just see that just do not have enough juice. Kyle Lowry looks like he's on his last leg. It doesn't look like Victor Oladipo, the leap that he expected from himself and other people were hoping that he would have is going to happen. So I just think that they need to add talent. You can play him in big lineups next to Bam. He adds talent. He adds shooting. He adds passing onto the team. So it makes a lot of sense for him to go to Miami. I think they could even start him and play him at the four. He might struggle guarding a couple of the small ball fours, but there's only about one or two teams that can really take advantage of him in the East in that way. As guards for Miami as a whole, what this means for them is I think they just run out of moves. Pat Riley came out yesterday and said that, Bam is the new face of the franchise in line with D Wade, LeBron, Shaq. Now, is he that caliber of player? I think he has talent to be that, but it doesn't seem that he has the drive and the passion to really maximize that, especially on the offensive end. But I think, they were in on Donovan Mitchell, couldn't get him. They have been in on every big name superstar that you've heard. And usually Pat Riley is able to pull, an ace out of his sleeve, but I just don't think they can do it. They're out of moves, they're out of picks. None of their players have truly ascended to a status to where you could make a trade for Tyler Hero for Davion Mitchell one-on-one. So I think that they're going to have to build like this piecemeal. You see, they're in on Russell Westbrook. Maybe they can, harness some of his ability because while he can't shoot well, he still makes plays in the pick and roll. He still is effective creator when he's under control. So I like this move for Miami. I think it signals that they're out of moves, the big time moves, and they're going to have to build piecemeal and maybe strike a diamond in the rough. But I like this move for Cleveland as well. I don't think it's going to hurt them like other people have said. But let me know what you think. The game is a game.